Nicole is given one triangle with two side lengths of 12 and 19, with their contained angle being 20 degrees. Determine the unknown side lengths and angles, round to 2 decimal places if necessary. So here we have our first triangle. We have our side lengths of 19 and 12 with the angle of 20 degrees between them since it is a contained angle, and we will name our unknown angles A and B, and we will name our unknown side little c. Recall the cosine law formula. Here I'm just going to put up solving for c squared since we're solving for side c. So we substitute the values of 19, 12, and 20 degrees into the formula given, and we evaluate the formula to get that c squared is approximately 76.500. We take the positive square root, and we get that it is approximately 8.75. Remember to store this precise amount in your calculator, since this is an approximation. Now let's solve for angle A. Recall the formula for A. We substitute 12, 8.75, and 19 into the formula to get that cos A is approximately equal to negative 0.669, and we evaluate this to get that A is approximately 132.01 degrees. Notice that there is another value that we could have found for A, and that will be gone over in the later lesson about trigonometric functions and their signs. Now all we have to do is solve for angle B, and we will do so by subtracting the angles that we have, so 20 degrees and 132 degrees, 0.01, from 180 degrees, and this will give us that B is equal to 27.99 degrees. We have now solved for all of the unknowns, and we have rounded to 2 decimal places since it was necessary, and we can move on to our next question. Nicole is given a second triangle with side lengths of 12, 12, and 4. Determine the unknown angles and round to 2 decimal places if necessary. So here we see that we have an isosceles triangle because we have 2 sides of equal length. And so in this case, we only need to solve for angles A and angles B or angle C, since angles B and C are the same. We will begin by solving for angle B, and so we want to recall the formula to solve for angle B. And the next thing that we will do is substitute the values of 12, 12, and 4 into their respective places inside the formula and perform the proper order of operations, noting that 12 squared and 12 squared cancel out. And we get the fraction 16 over 96, which reduces to the fraction of 1 over 6. And now we will take the inverse. If you want to refresh your memory surrounding inverses, please refer back to our lesson about trigonometric inverses. And so cos inverse of 1 over 6 is equal to approximately 80.41 degrees. So we have angles B and angles C to be 80.41 degrees. Now to solve for A, we simply subtract 80.41 twice from 180 degrees, and this gives us that angle A is approximately 19.19 degrees. Solving questions is not always this simple, so please refer to our following example in the next video about the different cases of oblique triangles.